What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Carpenters Apprentice. So we're back here at Sabina's Coffee House. This place is like a cultural hub for anyone who likes the arts. I came here and we just ran into two different art groups, and one of them is run by this handsome devil, Mr. Eduardo. Can you introduce yourself and tell folks what you're doing?
My name is Eduardo Cavazos Garza, and we call this venue the Jazz Poets of San Antonio. And we started 11 years ago. It was actually 12 years ago because it was the Jazz Poets Society. And then in 2007, we changed it to Jazz Poets of San Antonio. And what we do is we meet weekly, every Tuesday, here at Sabina's. We have a writing session at 7, and then the band plays, improvises music for each of the poems that people write in the session or bring with them.
And as I've talked to folks around the community about you, it sounds like you are the one who is bringing this community together. What makes you do that?
Well, it's personal. I was 12 years ago. I was sitting at home thinking, I'm not writing enough. I'm not playing music enough. I want to do that. So I found a place over here on the west side, Guadalupe Street Coffee House. And they let me set up there. We started doing once a week poetry writing. So I was writing again, and then I brought my drums. I play the drums in the band, and we got musicians started coming. We have a bass player, a guitarist, flute players, and this one guy, Jose, he makes his own congas out of wood. Well, they're what does he call them? They're made of wood, so
wow.
It's like a
he
conga.
Makes them himself?
Yes, he does.
That's fantastic. What was it that was talking to you on the inside that said, I have to create a group where I can let this kind of thing that's inside me come out?
Well, what I figured was if I'm feeling this way about not doing enough, not writing enough, not performing enough, then other people are looking for that same thing. And I was right, because now we have from 5 to 30 people here every week.
That's fantastic. Was it scary for you first putting yourself out there and saying, come join this community?
No, I'm not scared.
I
don't get scared about little stuff like that. What scares me is people with guns and and knives and shit like that. But for me, this is not fear. It's joy.
Man, that is so beautiful. That's the smartest damn thing. I hope everybody gets to learn from that. Don't sweat this small shit. That's such a beautiful thing to say. Is there anything you'd like to tell the people about any kind of life lessons you've learned along the way before we go?
Don't forget to breathe. Most important is breathe, and breathe deep, because we don't know how long we're going to have this wonderful air. But also, there's a book out called Poetry Like Bread, which means that poetry should be available to people as much as bread is available to us, which is a way to say that the arts are not being honored and acknowledged as much as they should be. And there's a void between the education system and the arts.
And how can people join you guys or your organization, find out more?
We're here at Sabina's Coffee House. You can look up Jazz Poets of San Antonio on Facebook, and meet us here at Sabina's Coffee House, 2303 West Commerce, San Antonio, Texas.
Fantastic, you guys. We want to thank our friend for joining us and giving us an interview today, and we will see you next time.